Up until that point, we thought, oh, everything's perfect and he's a beautiful child and, you know, surely it couldn't happen to us.
But to Jace Tacher and his parents, it did happen.
Drinking excessive amounts of fluid. He was urinating frequently. Weight loss. And we went to the emergency room, and sure enough, his blood sugar was 967.
He was diagnosed at 2. He could barely even speak.
Our world came crashing down. We had to get used to a new way of life.
The Tachers needed help.
It was really important for me to find somebody or something or someone who knew what I was feeling. And I found that in the Diabetes Research Institute. They not only had the research end that I was looking for, but they really had a staff who had an open heart.
They were invited to tour the DRI.
It really was phenomenal. The friendliness, the open arms, almost like a family, like this is my house, is your house. What also stood out is all the different angles that they're approaching to try to find a cure.
You know, it's not all talk. There actually is something being done. And every day there's, you know, people working so hard to find a cure. And I left feeling so hopeful, like, okay, this can be done. So I definitely walked out those doors feeling like a different person than I did walking in. Good. Do you know how to put it in?
This way?
Today, Jace is 3, and the Tachers are dealing with the constant challenges of managing his disease.
Look.
We check our son 10 to 12 times a day, you know, checking his sugars. We check him at night, and life is different, you know, where it's 1:30 in the morning and you're waking this little 3-year-old kid up and you're saying, hey, Jace, do you want to eat some cookies? He's like, sure, Daddy, or, you know, or he puts his finger up like this, you know, because you're checking him.
Through walkathons and other activities, they're raising money for the DRI Foundation, but their worries about Jace do not stop.
I always worry. When he's away, whether it's at school or another activity, or even when he's sleeping at night, I still worry. The worry is always there.
But so is hope. Hope for a far brighter future for their son, and a reason to believe it will come true.
But I definitely have a reason to believe. There is hope.
People are out there working every single day helping to find a cure.
The cure is coming, and you have to grab onto that.
One day, he won't have to take shots, and one day, he won't have to worry how many carbs he's eating.
So I have a reason to believe because I just look at his eyes and I see his story. From a very young age, I want him to grasp in his heart that there's hope. So finding a cure is my reason to believe, and my son is my reason to believe.